What is going on, guys? Bengal again here, coming back at you with another video. Today, rebuilding a team I'm quite familiar with. If you were watching my channel during all of Madden 20, you'll know that this was my primary franchise team that I did gameplay with, and we actually did a drawn-out series with. So we've done a lot with the Dolphins. This year, I'm doing that with another Florida team, and that is the Jacksonville Jaguars. So maybe check that out on the channel. Definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new. It would mean so much to me as we are on the path to 200,000 subscribers. The feedback and support on my channel so far has been ridiculous, so I'm glad you guys are loving the content. And it seems like overall face of the franchise seems to be your favorite thing. Not from views, but just like general comment feedback. So that's like, it's cool that I get to have a series where I showcase more of my personality in that one and just making fun of the game the entire time. But rebuilds are cool too, so a lot of rebuilds on the channel. Most of you guys already probably know what's up, but we're going to be going over the Miami Dolphins here. And let's go ahead and break down the roster. Okay, so I think you'd have to agree, that the Dolphins have one of the least talented rosters in all of football. And that's, a little bit of a problem for them. However, that is not to say they are without potential. This is an extremely young team with a lot of potential at a lot of different positions. And of course, if you watch Dolphins franchise, you know Preston Williams is already a god. And he's going to be playing quite a bit for us. He's actually going to be our second receiver with star development. Played so well last year in real life before getting injured, so that was a little bit troublesome for him. But we'll start with the quarterback. We are starting Tua Tagovailoa. I think that is the clear option. Top 5 pick in the draft. He's got star or better development, and we're not playing Ryan Fitzmagic anymore. So Fitzmagic to the bench, Josh Rosen in there as well. It's Tua time. That's all I know. In the backfield, new additions. Matt Breida was acquired from the 49ers. Jordan Howard is a solid backup, I guess, as well. Kalen Ballage. Was this Patrick Laird? Indeed it is. We also get Chandler Cox. Pretty good fullback here. Former Auburn Tiger. But at receiver, Devontae Parker finally enjoyed his first breakout season. You know, where you were waiting for that to happen. And he finally did, and he showcased that he can be one of the best receivers in the league. He's in that probably top 25 range right now. But, yeah, it's not too bad considering how many talented receivers there are. Albert Wilson, Jakeem Grant in there as well. Also, Allen Hurns is here. And Chester Rogers is 26. I thought he was... I guess it kind of makes sense. Never mind. Offensive line is pretty awful. But we got Eric Flowers here. I mean, I'm a Giants fan. Yeah. I don't want to talk about Eric Flowers too much. It's taken everything for me not to just cut him off the rip. But Robert Hunt, rookie out of Louisiana. Austin Jackson, rookie out of USC. He was a first-round pick, actually, near the end of the first round there. Maybe not even near the end. Maybe like 21? Something in that range. Robert Hunt's interesting, though. I think he's actually going to be a really, really solid player. So we might look to keep him around. Ted Karras in here. Jesse Davis. We need to improve at both tackle spots, probably. We'll have to see how Austin Jackson develops. Adam Shaheen was acquired from the Bears. Durham Smythe, but Mike Gesicki's really the main attraction there. And then the defense is where things start to get a little bit better. Bobby McCain was moved to safety. The team brought in Byron Jones, which was a huge addition to the defense. Superstar development for him there. Xavier Howard in here got paid big time. So our cornerbacks are pretty set. Noah Igbenogany, another first-round pick. He's going to be locking up the nickel for us. I know we have Nick Needham in the nickel. That's a lot of ends, but it's not going to be him. Ken Webster, too. He was actually so good his first year at Ole Miss, and then that was it. I think he tore his ACL and was never the same. On the offensive line, Christian Wilkins, who I think had star development last year, is now down to normal. Devon Godshaw, Emmanuel Agba is a new Dolphin, somewhat recently. Raekwon Davis, rookie out of Alabama, might end up getting significant snaps for us. And I'm not sure who else I want to play at all. Jason Strobridge is another rookie. I might look to play a little bit, but I think Raekwon Davis is going to move up to backup defensive tackle. And then at the linebacking core, probably the main strength of the defense, we have Jerome Baker, who probably should have star development. I mean, he's a really, really good player in real life, and if you guys watch Dolphins franchise, you know he was a monster. Raekwon McMillan, Kyle Van Noy, new Dolphin as well. Shaq Lawson, new Dolphin. A lot of new Dolphins out here. They needed to upgrade from Andrew Van Ginkel and guys like that. Landon Roberts, Camu Grugier Hill, Vince Beagle all in here. And then Eric Rose, another safety, Clayton Vigellum, even Kevon Frazier in here. Just not the best. He's a nice overall, but we got to do better. So I think our draft strategy is going to be pretty much, best available player almost all the time. I think that's probably going to be it. Curtis Weaver was actually cut in real life, unfortunately, as I record that, because he was injured again. So he is not going to be in this rebuild. I'm going to go ahead and release him. So sucks, Curtis Weaver. He had injury concerns going into the draft, but you hope he gets picked up and finds a team where he can actually be a really solid player, because he does have some potential. Maybe not the most athletically gifted, but is certainly pretty good technically. So he should be on a team. As long as he can still stay healthy, we'll see what he can do. But I will go ahead and simulate to the midseason mark. That is the team. Not expecting huge things season 1. We'll have to see where we are. 2-5-1 in week 9. And we actually do have some pretty big impending free agents in the form of Matt Breida, Raekwon McMillan, Devon Godshaw. Would like to bring all those guys back. Matt Hawk as well, probably. The rest, I'm really not too concerned about, if I'm being honest with you, which I'd like to be. Hit that subscribe button for honesty. What a sell. I do want Matt Breida back. He's cheap, and, worst case scenario, he's a solid backup. So, 5-year deal for Matt Breida. We can still draft a running back. We're not limited. Devon Godshaw, I do want to bring back as well. This is a guy who should be a really good player for us. 80 block shed, 77 finesse moves. Pretty solid. He's well-rounded. And he also is not super expensive. Under $5 million a year for 5 years. Good with him. And then Raekwon McMillan is probably the biggest one overall. He's going to be a little bit more expensive. I think I'd like to offer him a 6-year deal. Probably only going to do 5 years anyway. I will do 6. And Raekwon McMillan should be back for the duration there. Albert Wilson, I'm done with. 28 years old. 77 overall. No thanks. Matt Hawk, we can probably get back in free agency for cheaper, but he's not particularly expensive right now. So, 7-year deal, maybe take down the money a little bit. You want a higher salary? I'll consider it. Fitzpatrick, got to be gone. Sorry, buddy. We did not make the playoffs, and we were actually taken out behind the yard and murdered, behind the barn, I should say, by the Bills. 51-0. Honestly, no, we're the Dolphins. What the Bills did was throw one of those, 6-pack of soda can rings made out of plastic into the ocean, and we drowned nearly instantly with our Dolphins. Unfortunate. We suck. We went 4-11. Worst team in the AFC East. Probably one of the worst teams overall. Worst offense in football. Not a great year for Tua. Only 16 passing touchdowns. And one of the worst defenses in football as well. So things could have gone better. 16 touchdowns and 16 picks for Tua. Pretty brutal stat line. Matt Breida was also terrible, as was Jordan Howard. So, everyone was just awful, which is, expected. At least no one was, I'm great on it. Actually, maybe Jakeem Grant was. 942 yards, 5 touchdowns. He was the only guy who wasn't terrible on this team. Raekwon had a pretty good year, though, as well. 6 sacks for Shaq Lawson led the way. And the next highest was 2.5. Jesus. 3 picks for Kyle Van Noy. Wow, yeah, this team, Bobby McCain had a touchdown. One of the worst teams ever. We managed to win 4 games. Mahomes win MVP. Danny Dimes in there, number 3. Okay. No Dolphins. Shocker of the year there. AFC Offensive Player of the Year is Patrick Mahomes. No Dolphins. Defensive Player of the Year, Von Miller. No Dolphins. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Joe Burrow. Tua at 3. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Patrick Queen. Okay. Noah Igbenogany at 5. And Raekwon Davis at 10. Really, really bad team. But thankfully, this is a rebuild. Not we're amazing already. So what we're going to go ahead and do is simulate to the offseason and really start this thing. Free agency. We got the draft. Let's make this team better. Albert Wilson, I don't want. He's down to a 75 overall now that he's turned 29. And then Matt Hawk, I said I do want. I'll bump up his salary a bit. Hopefully he resigns. And he does. He's happy to return and play for this great organization. Do you know what team you're re-signing to right now? We maybe just tricked Matt Hawk. It was a Packers-Chiefs Super Bowl. But let's go ahead and make an impact in free agency. We actually don't have a ton of cap room. Where's all our cap going? Aaron Jones is here. Interesting. That's something I'll think about. I do want to check salaries real quick. I know the team signed Byron Jones. He's going to be a big bulk of that. Xavier Howard got a big contract. Kyle Van Noy probably got a big contract as well. My voice cracked because I'm apparently a child. We'll go 2021. We'll sort by that. So Jones is huge. Van Noy. Van Noy is an interesting one. He's 30 now. I don't know if we're going to want him long term. Xavier Howard's already 28. Oh, no. Oh, no. Eric Flowers has a monster contract. What? Okay, we need to revamp some of this. Shaq Lawson shouldn't be getting paid that much. Okay, we're going to be a little bit limited this year in terms of what we can do. But next year, I think we're going to find a way to free some of that up. I will be making some trades. Marcus Williams is here. Alvin Kamara is in free agency. All right, sorry, Aaron Jones. Sorry, Matt Breida. This is my new starting running back without question. What can we do to get Alvin Kamara? 84 total points. I mean, I can probably turn that down a little bit more and still be able to get him. This would be a surefire difference maker. It's only 60 total points. I can always bump that. Marcus Williams would be nice as well. We'll just become the Miami Saints. Sounds like a gang. We don't want to do that. But I am going to offer Marcus Williams a contract. Probably not one quite as big as that, but a big contract nonetheless. I do want Marcus Williams. We got Marcus Williams. That is a big addition to our defense. Now, Alvin Kamara has not made a decision yet. Am I screaming into the camera? The Ravens are going after him. The Ravens? Listen, the Ravens have a full backfield. Like, Mark Ingram is probably on his way out eventually. But think about some of these other guys. And I know some of these won't seem like big names, but they're quality players, I can assure you. Justice Hill, Gus Edwards, J.K. Dobbins. How many running backs do you need? I get, like, Mark Ingram maybe not that important, but J.K. Dobbins? I mean, Gus Edwards is solid. I don't know, man. I feel like, am I missing someone? Am I missing a good running back there? I feel like I might even be missing someone. Nope, that's it. But we did get Alvin Kamara. Hey, there we go. This team's starting to turn around quickly. As Josh Rosen, we are going to pick up his fifth-year option, but then I would say we'll probably end up trying to trade him. It'll just give us a little bit of leeway on that. And I'm done in free agency. It is time for the 2021 NFL Draft. We're going to hop right in here, and we are hopefully going to turn around this organization with a few really good quality picks. And I haven't made any trades. We do pick at number 2 in the draft. Do we have any other picks inside the first round? At 19, 2 second-round picks, a third, a fourth, a fifth, and a sixth. I'm going to see if I want to make a move up. I'm going to check out the class. I haven't seen it yet. A lot of good running backs. We don't need any. Perry Robinson is a baller. Skip the combine, said Roger Goodell. Up yours. I'm not doing it. Should I bring up baller merch? Maybe. I got merch. Link in the description if you want to check it out. But, damn, a baller in the third round. I might be able to take him. We don't need him. We have a lot of good running backs right now, but that's a quality player I might not be able to pass up. Oh, do we want some red dick? Can't say no to that. Gene Dangus? Gene Bradley? What's the difference? This dude's name is Rambo. You guys remember Picari Rambo? I don't know why I do, but probably just his name. Eric Rambo in the second, probably not bad value. This guy doesn't even have a face. That's how good he is. So amazing, he doesn't even have a face. Is that going to break the game if I draft him? I'm tempted. I mean, I could make bad jokes all day. Earl Gaines, not the face of the franchise. I'm going to end up trading down from number 2. The Jags take a tackle who's a 72 overall at that spot. Let's see what my offers are. Probably won't take any of them. Probably just end up making my own. We have a few first-round picks in here, but it's just not what I want. I'm going to make my own. All right, big trade in the works here with the Jets. We are trading number 2 overall, a third this year as well, number 66, and a second-round pick next year. So a 1, a 2, and a 3, a lot of value. But in return, we're getting 3 first-round picks overall, 2 this year, number 4 and number 21. and a first next year. So I think that value is pretty good for us as we get 2 first-round picks this year. We only move down 2 spots, get another first next year. We can always end up trading, in and out of that spot as the Jets take a tackle. Steelers in front of us go with a defensive end out of Iowa State. 76 overall, not too bad there. Now, I'm still trying to figure out what I actually want because I'm looking at some of the players. I'm like, we don't really need an edge rusher. We could revamp the defense a little bit and go with a more, 4-3 setup because we do have the personnel for it. I think ideally Emmanuel Ogbah probably doesn't fit in with the team. I don't really know what we want to do with Kyle Van Noy since he's a hybrid player. He's not really anything in particular. He's got 79 power moves, 79 block shed, but he also has 72 zone coverage. He's got 63 man, isn't terrible for a linebacker. Solid tackling and pursuit. His play rec and his awareness and his pursuit bumps his overall so much. I just don't know how I want to play him. I feel like he would be a good 3-4 outside linebacker for us, which is his role right now, as he has actually up to superstar development. So that's fine. So we could stick in this personnel and then maybe slide Raekwon Davis out to defensive end, and he would fit more than Emmanuel Ogbah in the 3-4. I don't know exactly what I want to do just yet. We'll try that out. We'll try the 3-4, but I think that means we probably need a better edge rusher coming in at right outside linebacker. Again, I'm not 100% sure what I want the setup to be just yet because Shaq Lawson to me doesn't feel like a true edge even at all. I just don't think he's athletic enough to do that. He's got, what's his speed in the game? 83. That's not bad. 83 is pretty good. Only 48 zone coverage. I mean, do we switch to a 4-3 and then I just extended Godshaw. I like Raekwon Davis. I don't know about Christian Wilkins. If we set up in a 4-3, it'd be Shaq Lawson at defensive end. It would be probably Emmanuel Ogbah at defensive end. So I could use an edge if we could change to a 4-3. Could also use a safety. Could draft a cornerback to play safety. I know I'm just thinking out loud right now. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I think probably the best move is to change to a 4-3. So this is what the new 4-3 looks like. I think we're fine at the linebacker spots. However, the edge spots need upgrading. So if we could draft a rush outside linebacker to play defensive end, that might be fine. Could take a cornerback to play safety or safety to play safety, depending on what's available. And our offensive line's really, really bad. Here's the bad news. There are no good offensive linemen in this class, and I really do mean no good offensive linemen. They're just all bad. So I don't know what we're going to do about that, but it's not going to be by drafting an offensive lineman to improve them this year. Maybe next year. I haven't decided yet. As fun as it would be to take Earl Gaines here, I think Joey Smith is the best corner available. And I think he'd be maybe even more suited to play safety. However, here's the issue with that, is there's a safety that I like in the class. Spencer Person looks to be really, really good as well. He's probably the best corner in the class, actually. So I'm not really pressed to take a cornerback at number 4. I might end up just trading down again, as crazy as that seems. But there is a safety I like a lot. Travis Gilchrist here out of Florida. He just seems amazing. He would fit in so well as strong safety. So I got my eye on him maybe at number 19. I just don't love the options here at number 4. I don't want to force myself to just take somebody. I'd rather just trade down. This might actually be a 2-part trade. I might end up sending Christian Wilkins to the Cardinals as well. But we're trading number 4 overall, a 3rd next year, and a 5 this year for a 1 this year and a 1 next year from the Arizona Cardinals. And I might send Christian Wilkins over as well. We're in a 4-3 now. I just don't really see the need of keeping him around. I know he's a first-round pick. Normal development hurts him. The fact that he's got the highest cap hit between him and Raekwon Davis doesn't help. Raekwon Davis is already higher overall, younger. I just have to trade Christian Wilkins. I don't have to, but there's no reason to keep him around. So I'd like to make a move, probably for picks next year. So if I get a 2 and a 3 somehow, I think that would be ideal. Now, who would I trade to get that? I could make Eric Flowers potentially a right guard in order to increase their interest. I don't want Eric Flowers, I'll tell you. And I think I'll be able to make a move here. Eric Flowers is our best offensive lineman right now, but he's not good. He's not going to progress. And he's expensive. I was planning on trading him anyway. I think this is a pretty good opportunity to do so. And maybe I'll trade a 4th round pick if that'll go through. And it does. Eric Flowers, Christian Wilkins, and a 4th for a 2 and a 3 next year. So we're trading a lot of value there. But it's just, the value isn't for our team. It's for the Cardinals there. So I just don't see, I don't see him making a big impact for our team, as the Eagles went Joey Smith, 76 overall. Now, I think he was the 2nd best corner in the class. I think Spencer Person is a person that could improve our team a lot. Is he going to play over Noah Igbenogany? It depends on his development trait, if he's got star or better. But I think he's got a lot of potential, and he's got normal development. He's ranked number 6 in the class. We took him at number 10. Everyone's got normal development right now. I'm not sure if they're going to change that. He's got nice play rec and tackling. But the rest just isn't. I mean, the rest is good. The rest is quite there. He's going to improve. It's just normal development sucks to see. But everyone has normal development. I swear there are less than like 15 players in each class that has star or better, which is wild. But we'll simulate to number 19 and see what's available, because we pick again at 21. So we have some good picks right now. Just got to hit on them. Don't want this safety to get away from me. Travis Gilchrist out of Florida. Amazing 40. Extremely agile, but his top skills are also awesome. He's got a great pursuit, hit power, tackle. Welcome to the team, Travis Gilchrist. And he is the number 1 overall player in the entire class, supposed to go in the 2nd round. We took him at 19. He's got star or better development. He's also a 77 overall, 90 speed, 74 zone, 75 tackle, 80 hit power, 83 pursuit. He's got great block shed as well for a safety. This is a very, very good player and will be our immediate starting strong safety. Welcome to the team, Travis Gilchrist. It always feels good to take the number 1 overall player in the class, especially when they have a good development trait. So that is a fantastic pick, as the Colts go with a defensive tackle. Zack Thomas almost looks like he could play linebacker, which is a little bit ironic because Zack Thomas was a great linebacker in the NFL for some time. He was also 5'11", as I thought he was. How much did he weigh? 242 pounds, a little bit more heavy than this Zack Thomas, aka Zach with the H in there. Now, we could play Zack Thomas with the idea of playing him at linebacker. That would be interesting. Don't think I'm going to do that, but it's an option. No, Michael Myers. He actually kind of looks like Michael Myers if he grew out facial hair from the Halloween movies. Really good athlete, tell you that much. Swapping 1st round picks with the Jets next year. We're trading, our 21st overall pick this year in the hopes that the Jets are particularly bad next year, and that's higher than number 21. So I'm willing to wait a year to get an extra 1st round pick. Or not an extra, but when there's nobody on the board that I want to take here, I'll wait till the 2nd pick in the 2nd round and take someone I'd like more, who's probably going to go in that range, rather than reach at 21 for a player I'm a little bit unsure about. We'll take a receiver here. Terrence will be my choice out of Wisconsin. Looks pretty well-rounded, good top skills. Give me a late 1st round guy. 73 overall. He's ranked number 23 in the class. We took him at 34. Not too bad there. Could be a good slot option for us. 90 speed, 95 excel. 80 catch in traffic, 78 short route running. I mean, he's built for the slot. So he might end up starting, honestly. In that, gotta love the hold X to reorder glitch. Staying strong. Now we're going to be taking a running back, Perry Robinson. He's a baller. Said, hey, Roger Goodell, I'm not doing your damn combine, you commie bastard. Skipped it. He's got great top skills. I know we already have good running backs, but sometimes you can't pass on a top 3 player in the draft. Number 3, we took him at 51, 76 overall. He'll be a solid backup. He's really well-rounded with high trucking, stiff arm, but also juke, spin, CODs at 86. He's fast, 91 speed, 92 agility. Very good addition to our team. We could trade Jordan Howard now, without even thinking twice. And I know we re-signed Breida long-term, but he's cheap. But we'll probably end up trading him, honestly. I didn't anticipate Alvin Kamara being in free agency. So Breida might end up finding his way to the trade block, even though I just extended him. Also, who does he look like? Who do you look like? Terrence Choice. Not that picture, but the one in the bottom left. Can you guys even see that with the face cam? You still can. He looks like one of the face of the franchise characters from last year, maybe? Is that who he looks like? Not 100% sure. I didn't play it enough to know. Defensively, though, some big additions. Gilchrist will be a starting strong safety. High hopes for him. He's not going to wear number 40. That's a little bit boring. He'll wear maybe, I don't know. What do we have in the 30s? 35? It's not a great safety number. I don't like any of these safety numbers, really. 35, I guess, is what he's got. I do want to check his development trait, but we'll find out soon enough anyway. It's not like it matters that much. He's starting either way. Even if it was star or superstar X Factor, he will be starting. Person, I guess, probably is going to man the slot over Noah Igbenogany. He's just a higher overall and younger at this point. And we'll make sure that's in the specialist. Terrence Choice will be playing over Jakeem Grant in the slot. Gilchrist is not going to be a slot corner. He's going to be starting strong safety. Won't be a sub linebacker either. He's going to be starting strong safety. Shaq Lawson. I guess Kyle Van Noy is going to be a rush end. I don't know if I love that. I don't love that. Let me see. Let me see. I know he's an 85 power rusher. 79 power moves, though, is not like that good. I don't know. I guess he can stay in that role. A little bit worried about that. Where is Raekwon Davis? I have no idea. I got to look at the actual depth chart. But this is going to be the team. This is the defense. This is the offense. Hope Terrence Choice has a really good season. And I will see you guys at the midseason mark. Trading Jordan Howard and Emmanuel Ogbah for Ali Marpet works out great. We clear some cap a little bit, but we also take a reasonable amount back with Ali Marpet there. But he's also a really good player. He's going to come in and start immediately. Great replacement over Eric Flowers. I like that quite a bit already. Robert Hunt goes back to starting now. I know we need to increase and upgrade the offensive line overalls. I'm well aware of that. However, here's a little snag with that, is that there just aren't any good offensive linemen in that last draft. So we have a number of positions I do want to upgrade. I mean, edge is a big one. I know we just traded away Ogbah, but a rebuild is multiple parts. You know, it's not just like the team's going to be ready to go now. We know that's not the case. I know this. I'm well aware. However, after this next draft and free agency, I think we're going to be in a really, really good spot. So we're going to simulate to the midseason mark, or just about. There are some guys with expiring contracts I might want to move prior to that deadline, so might stop it a little bit short. Maybe stop around week 6, 7, something in that range. All right, we're 4-2. I mean, this is very good. We just got murdered by the Jets, which is concerning because we have their draft pick, their first rounder. I know we did interdivisional trading. Don't worry about it. They're 2-3. Let's see, what do we want to do here? I definitely want to spend some coach XP. Quarterback would be cool, but no. D-line, linebacker. D-line might be important later. Let's do offensive line for right now, and we'll hold on to the rest. Now, who are our big free agents going to be? Mike Gesicki, I know. Jerome Baker, I know, is going to be in here. Is there anyone else that I might want to actually move? Preston Williams is in here. I want him back. Sanders, okay, so there's really nobody that I want to trade. I'm going to hold on to all these guys. Well, Kalen Ballage won't have value, so he's just gone. But Gesicki, Baker, and Preston Williams all should come back. We need to clear some cap space. We're in a bad spot for cap. All right, so Preston Williams is back, Jerome Baker is back, and Mike Gesicki also is back. The question now becomes, how do I get rid of some of these massive contracts of players that really don't matter too much to the team? So we'll look at, 2021 salary cap hit. Not Alvin Kamara. I want to sort it. Who is in here that we don't really need? Shaq Lawson is a big one, but he's also a starting edge for us right now, so we need him. But he can be traded next year. Anyone else? Bobby McCain is another one. We should trade him now. Maybe we'll just tank a little bit more. Tank for Tua. Now he's already on the team. Okay, that doesn't work. Shaq Lawson, Bobby McCain, Eric Rowe. I mean, even Jakeem Grant would make sense, but we're gonna look to trade those guys. So we're making an upgrade on the inside, actually. Shaq Lawson, Bobby McCain, and a second-round pick brings us one of the best defensive tackles in the NFL. Underappreciated, Grady Jarrett. Again, I'm talking about clearing cap, but we're bringing in better players. So that's the whole reason that you would clear cap, is to bring in better players, and we're doing exactly that. Grady Jarrett is very, very good. Now, this does free us up the opportunity to trade Devon Godshaw if we wanted to do that and keep the cheaper Raekwon Davis. Now, that's an option. I'm not sure I'm going to opt to do that. Clayton Fedulum is just too expensive for what he brings to the table, and I know I need an edge rusher. They're just expensive, man. They are expensive to acquire, whether it's through trade, whether it's through free agency. They're expensive. You almost have to draft them. We'll see what we can do with the Texans here. J.J. Watt would be an incredible addition, and he might even be decently easy to trade for. Larry Tunsil is probably going to be a nah. We'll see if we can get him. We might be able to get J.J. Watt for cheap. He's 32. I'm just going to offer this. We don't have the cap room for this. So what if I put J.J. in there? We need to clear $8 million. I just don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, I mean, J.J. Watt's not going to be acquirable. He's just too expensive. We'll just move Godshaw and Rowe for a first-round pick. That's obviously pretty good for us for trading those guys. We're getting a little bit worse. No, we're not even. They didn't start. Whatever. We're fine. So we will upgrade our remaining players. It's just Josh Rosen. Could probably trade him, honestly. I'm not sure if there's going to be a big market for him. Probably not. But if we can trade him to anybody, it'll be good for us. It's too hard to move some of those guys, so we're just going to jump to the playoffs. This might somehow end up being a playoff team, which would be kind of cool here in Season 2. Or I guess it's technically Season 3 at this point, right? But, is it? No, this is Season 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we're fine. We didn't make the playoffs. We get rocked in Week 17. Went 6-9 and won. Nice, but not nice. What happened? Was it actually Shaq Lawson did that much for our team? Tua was a little bit better. The defense was not so good. We just can't seem to put it together, man. Tua was better in the fact that he threw less interceptions and more touchdowns. Rushing, Kamara was a big addition. He played quite well. Receiving, Terrence Choice had a great rookie year. Only 49 catches, but for 900 yards and 9 touchdowns. You'll take that all day. Defensively, Raekwon McMillan, very good year. He went off. Grady Jarrett, 15 tackles for loss, 7 sacks. Kyle Van Noy with 9.5, 5 for Jerome Baker. Interceptions, 3 for Raekwon McMillan, 3 for Marcus Williams, 2 for Xavier Howard. You'll take that. Any defensive touchdowns? No. We'll see what we did for awards here. Would love to see the rookie strong safety doing something as Lamar Jackson wins his second MVP. Any Dolphins in there? No. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Lamar Jackson. No Dolphins. Defensive Player of the Year, Myles Garrett. Raekwon McMillan at number 6. Offensive Rookie of the Year is the receiver, Terrence Choice. There we go. Hopefully that's a development trait upgrade. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year is indeed Travis Gilchrist, our rookie strong safety. Obviously rookie, but starting strong safety. Spencer Person in there at number 6. So I would say this was actually a pretty productive year for player development. And we are primed for a very, very good Season 3, I think. We'll check out the team and see if there were development trait upgrades. We're an 81 overall now, 80 offense, 84 defense. Still have a number of positions we need to improve on. And Choice did not go up. I don't get that, man. How do you win Offensive Rookie of the Year and still stay at normal development? That's just so dumb in my opinion. I hate that. Defensively, Gilchrist only had star. He won Defensive Rookie of the Year and kept star. Oh my God. Raekwon McMillan went up to superstar development. Grady Jarrett, definitely a superstar development addition to our team. Love that. Jerome Baker, star now. Xavier Howard is regressing, which is nice. We need 2 edge rushers, and then our defense is going to be fine, and we need just upgrades on the offensive line. But this team has a ton of potential. We are in a really good spot. Now, really where we're going to be in a bad spot is with our offensive line. It might be tough to, our cap room is in a bad spot because we have a lot of first-round picks that I'll probably look to trade. So we'll get a kicker at some point. We can't do anything in free agency right now, but that's okay. Again, our first-round picks are killing our cap room right now, but I will be trading those. It was all a strategic move. So it is NFL draft time. Let's see what we can do. We need 2 edge rushers. We need an offensive line, just all of it. There are a lot of good quarterbacks available. Interesting. I mean, we could take a receiver too. It's tempting always. Wow, pretty awful offensive line group as well. Again, don't like that. Duke Johnson. I know Duke Johnson. He's a running back. So you're not Duke Johnson. Looks pretty decent, though. Steelers go with Armin Stapleton, 77 overall. Wasn't going to trade up for him, though, as at number 3, there is an edge rusher that I like a lot. So wasn't going to make a move. It's going to be Ronald Traylor out of Oklahoma State. Looks like he's going to be a beast, and we will find out shortly. He is number 2 in the draft at 77 overall. Matches his jersey number. Also, normal development, as everyone in every draft class is. Nice awareness. 86 speed, 82 finesse moves. He's good, but normal development, I'm sick of seeing it. I am. I'm sick of it. Oh, that's who's killing my cap. Josh Rosen. 23 mil. Okay. Making a nice trade here. Jakeem Grant and Jesse Davis for Elgton Jenkins. Because offensive linemen have no value in this game. So you can trade for whoever you want, as long as they're a guard. That's pretty much the qualifications there. Tackles have value. Guards do not. So we get Elgton Jenkins there for nothing. And Robert Hunt, who has experience playing tackle, could very well slide over and play some tackle for us. Elgton Jenkins also, fun fact about him, I believe during his time at Mississippi State, did I say Mississippi? Mississippi State played every single offensive line position. So I hold the reorder. The draft isn't even here. So maybe he's going to go play some tackle for us. Left tackle, Elgton Jenkins. There you go. Trading Matt Breida, which we drafted that backup running back, so we don't really need him anymore. Clayton Fedulum for a second-round pick next year from the Tennessee Titans. And I'm still trying to unload Josh Rosen. Here's the problem with Josh Rosen is his cap hit is massive, and he's just not a good overall. So it's tough to find a team that has the cap room to take him on and also the interest. And my options are very limited. They're actually so limited that it's just the Browns and the Saints. All right, we're just going to cut Josh Rosen and free the 20-plus mil. He's impossible to trade. It's just too much. Now, the question becomes, can I trade number 11 and a player, maybe, for somebody else who's good, who's going to help out the team? The question just becomes, who would I trade? A lot of questions. Trading a first-round pick for Zach Martin. I tried to trade a first-round pick for Quentin Nelson just because he's a bit younger, and the Colts did not want to do that, which is, I guess supposedly understandable. But it'd be the first time ever that Madden has any trade logic at all. We do, however, trade a first-round pick for Zach Martin, and it doesn't get much better than him for offensive linemen. Robert Hunt could slide over and play tackle. Could also play Zach Martin there just because he's better in the game and position just doesn't really matter. But just for the sake of, some type of realism, Robert Hunt is going to slide over to play right tackle. Zach Martin will stay at guard. Offensive line has improved for sure. I mean, I guess Robert Hunt is only a 69 overall there. While it's nice, it's not exactly what I'm looking for. Maybe Zach Martin will slide over. All right. Damn, there goes a 75 overall right end casually. Now, I might even decide to one-up that. We could go with an offensive lineman here with the plan of playing him at center. And I might choose to do just that. However, there's a defensive player I'd like, not Grant Macklin. Is he listed at right end? It's Alonzo Blaylock is who I want. Is he going to be available at 17? I'm going to say yeah, he's going to be available at 17. It's only 4 picks away. I'm taking Stan Croft, 75 overall. He's going to be my center. Number 10 in the draft. Took him at 13. He's going to play center for us with some good run blocking strength, lead blocking, impact blocking. This is our new starting center, offensive line overhaul, and the next pick should be Alonzo Blaylock. As there goes that tight end that we were looking at. Pretty good, but we have Mike Gesicki, so no real need for him. Alonzo Blaylock, it is your time to shine. Welcome to Miami. Another player out of Florida here that we're taking, and he is pretty good, number 7 in the class. Took him at 17. 76 overall. Obviously, he's going to be normal development because everybody is, man. I'm sick of it. Everyone's normal development. Brady's 45. still playing, down to a 76 overall. Yeah, let's swap first-round picks next year. Or this year, but to next year. They're going to be bad. I'm going to trade number 32 and a 4th for number 19. It's going to take a 3rd. I mean, I could do a 4th and a 5th, and that'll get it done. But there's no one in the 3rd round I particularly want. Guess we might as well take the pick anyway. We'll take Brian Sherrod here in the 3rd round. Projected to go in the 4th, but he's a 71 overall. Also, star or better development. He's ranked at number 29. We took him at 75. 79 speed, 77 finesse move. So he's not that good, but he does have a good development trait. It's interesting. So Sherrod, I mean, we just can't play him over Trailer or Blaylock. It just can't happen. I don't know what to tell you on that. Like, it's cool that he's very good, or that he has a good development trait, but like these guys above him are just better players. So I really don't think that we can, start him in any of those spots. But I mean, Kyle Van Noy not even going to be in that role. I'm going to have Blaylock, Trailer, pure main edge rushers, Raekwon McMillan, sub linebacker, Person in the slot, Choice in the slot on offense. And things are starting to look pretty good. So you guys have seen the team. I mean, it's a solid team. Hopefully it plays out that way to where they play well. We're an 85 overall. I have no reason for it not to play well. But let's go ahead and simulate to the midseason mark or thereabout again, just so I can go ahead and make some trades if I have to do that. So I'll see you there. So Grady Jarrett is our top ranked free agent so far. Elgton Jenkins in there as well. Zane Gonzalez or kicker Adam Shaheen. So it's really not a lot of players. But I do want to bring back Grady Jarrett. I do want to bring back Elgton Jenkins. We can afford it. Jarrett is extremely expensive. We can stretch that out a little bit more. And I'd be comfortable giving him that. He's quite good. So we'll keep Grady Jarrett around. Elgton Jenkins is another one. I want to keep him around. So we will. We'll extend that. And Jenkins re-signs. And then I don't really want to worry about Zane Gonzalez or Adam Shaheen right now. We got our big boys back. We are 4-2. The Bears are 0-6. We are leading the AFC East. We are in a good spot. We'll have to see how this plays out down the stretch. Hey, finally! And we have another Week 17 loss, but 11-5. We're a playoff team. There we go. There we go. I like to see that. I just don't get how we lose in Week 17 every single time. Get no momentum. But we went on a nice little win streak there. A couple losses near the end, but other than that, not too bad. Gotta love an 11-win season. It's unfortunate that we're in the wild card round of the playoffs and didn't just jump straight into the divisional with a first-round bye. But Tua, very good year. 7th ranked offense overall and the 23rd defense. Why is our defense so bad? Tua, though, great year. 37 touchdowns, almost 4,000 yards passing, only 10 picks. Rushing, Kamara was fantastic, averaging 5.5 per carry, 1,400 yards, 11 touchdowns. Receiving, Preston Williams, over 1,000 yards on 91 catches, 6 touchdowns. Devontae Parker with 11 touchdowns. Terrence Choice was good. Mike Gesicki was good. The offense was rolling. Xavier Howard led the team in tackles, though, which is interesting. Jerome Baker with 11 for loss, as did the rookie Ronald Traylor, 10 for Raekwon McMillan. Sacks, 11.5 for the rookie Alonzo Blaylock. 7 for Van Noy, 6.5 for Ronald Traylor. Interceptions, 3 for Byron Jones, 2 for Travis Gilchrist, 2 for Spencer Person. I'm going to expect Defensive Rookie of the Year for sure, as Russell Wilson wins MVP. Tua Tagovailoa at number 6. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Josh Allen. Tua at 5. Defensive Player of the Year, Desmond King. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Tom Weber. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year, Alonzo Blaylock. It was always going to be him. Ronald Traylor, Brian Sherrod in there at 3 and 6, respectively. This is the team heading into the playoffs. Can I speak? Things are looking pretty good, though. Morale is up. I'd love to see it. 88 overall. Defense looking solid. Although the morale's not up for any of these guys. Yeah, y'all sucked. All right, we'll see what we can do in the playoffs. Wild card versus the Las Vegas Raiders. And we advance, very narrow margin of victory there. 28-25. That is a close one. Nick David. I don't know who you are. But we'll see if we can do the same in the divisional versus the 10-6 Cleveland Browns. Come on, Dolphins. Oh, 19-10, we beat them. And now it's the Chiefs in the conference championship. Upgrades for Ronald Traylor, Alonzo Blaylock, and Person, who was a rookie a couple years ago. I guess we'll go ahead and hop in Super Sim now so I can watch this get murdered. Super Sim is asking to lose. We are a higher overall. We also are facing Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill, and this one could not be a very good game. Hopefully we win, but I'm a little bit nervous. Yeah, Arrowhead's loud, dude, but how none of these offenses has scored? Am I having a stroke? We're up 14-0. Things are looking good. 17-0. We're actually winning in Super Sim. I've never seen this before. 20-0. The Chiefs haven't scored a point. Okay, they're scoring a lot more points now. Can we stop these comeback attempts? It's 23-20. Oh my goodness, we almost ended up losing. Andy Reid's looking hella different. I don't know who that was, but we managed to come away with the victory. Again, extremely narrowly. I don't like that word, but it's true. It's an adverb. Yeah. Man, we almost blew that one big time. But the Dolphins managed to come out on top. And this is a Super Bowl team. In year 3, we are in the Super Bowl. Going into the Super Bowl, we got the Packers. Let's see if we got any development trait upgrades. Would love to see some. Not really finding any. Seems to be the trend so far. Defensively, oh, no, we have some. We have some on defense. Jerome Baker goes up to superstar. Neither of the rookies go up. Dude, that is so frustrating that there are no development trait upgrades when you win Rookie of the Year. So I put in a complaint about players who win Rookie of the Year not going up to another development tier, especially from normal. And apparently this is a direct quote that they planned to fix it. Here we are. Super Bowl time against the Packers. Super Sim again. We'll see if we can come out on top. This would be 2 straight Super Bowls, or 2 straight rebuild videos with a Super Bowl, which is obviously the goal. We'll see if we can do it. We are down 3-0 early, but we managed to come back and tie it up and then kick another field goal as the Packers answer with a touchdown before the half. And then we make a really nice stop there to make sure they score no more points. But another field goal to start the third quarter. And now it's 20-9, 23-9. But a big score makes this a touchdown game, 23-16. We're going to hop in here on defense and see if we can make a stop. Should we use her Raekwon McMillan? Let's do some Dolphins franchise flashbacks and throwbacks and get Jerome Baker as the user. And the ball's loose. Popped out by Gilchrist, recovered by Jones, and it's going to be Byron Jones with a scoop and score. What a play. Making this hopefully 23-all as long as I don't screw up this kick. It's lag! Dude, do you see how much lag there is? They wanted to screw me. They thought they could. I'm lagging in an offline game. How is this? Pitch right. Forced him back inside. It's A.J. Dillon. Pretty much shut down. That's a really nice play there by Byron Jones. The Packers are probably going to be forced to punt the ball back to us inside the 30 with just over 2 minutes to play on 4th and 7. It's just too hard of a 4th down to convert, especially with this field positioning. So we got Terrence Choice with a really good opportunity to make a play, and he's just not fast enough. He's just not fast enough. There we go. Kamara, do something. Maybe got to juke the other way. But we want to control the clock. It's 3rd and 1. This is fine. Everything's fine. Tua has no touchdowns, but also no picks. How did we get Truz? We rushed for 1+ yards 5 times. Okay. I don't really want to have an opportunity to kick a field goal and get iced. So we're just going to have Kamara run the ball and hopefully get into the end zone. Oh, there we go, Kamara. Way to make a man miss. We'll call a timeout. I want to know what Truz does. I'm curious about that. What does it do? I have no idea. I know this is really dumb. Yeah, I got sacked. It was dumb. It was real dumb. I was curious what things were going to happen. We're going to be fine. Maybe the Super Bowl in the 4th quarter when I could have kicked a field goal to win is not the best time. But let me tell you, getting sacked immediately and just like not having a chance is better than missing the field goal after they ice me. with a laggy whatever. So this is the right thing that happened. Now we have whatever Truz is for a drive. This was the right decision, okay? It was the right call. I'm rationalizing this to myself so I don't cry. And Alvin Kamara fumbled the ball. Loose ball. Yeah, we're going to lose ball. Just Alvin Kamara fumbled there. You better overturn that shit. Thank God. Dude, I saw my life flash before my eyes. Kamara's getting it back. He also lost whatever Truz is, even though he rushed for more than a yard. Don't know how that happened. 3rd and 1. That's the move. Preston Williams. Shades of Dolphins franchise. Down to the 28. Roll out with Tua. Dunking it down. Choice catches it. A field goal actually does win the game right now. No, it doesn't. We didn't have the turnover. Never mind. But a touchdown wins the game. All right, 4th and 6. Let's go ahead and just kick the field goal. One stop. That's all it takes. And we're going to be Super Bowl champions. One stop. Oh, and it's a touchdown, and we're going to lose. Gotta love blown coverage. Oh, okay. I want to end it all. Yeah, that sucked. Well, I wish I would have tried the field goal now, I think. This is what I learned from that.
Oh, Bengal, I can't believe you blew the game, dude. You suck.
Yeah, dude. Great. I get it. Kick me while I'm down, man. Do I want anyone in free agency? Well, I always want Brian Burns, but doesn't really make sense to get him. We have the 2 good edge rushers. Is there any position I really need? I mean, we're 91 offense, 88 defense. I think the morale's going to go down by the start of the next season, so that's really not going to matter. I mean, we could use a center and a right guard. A stud receiver, maybe. We got some good ones, but a stud receiver. And then defensively, I mean, I like where our defensive ends are. I like our defense in general. Like, Xavier Howard's going to go down, probably. Even more. We could use a corner. We just don't have the money for that. So, we're just going to go ahead and see what's cooking in the draft for the final season. I will see you guys there. Wow, there are a lot of first-round corners. There are... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 first-round corners projected. So 32 players will be drafted in the first round. You're telling me 30% of them are corners? Okay. All right, we're picking here at number 4. Could probably get a really good receiver for this pick. I mean, there's some interesting guys. Maybe we'll go TJ Middlebrooks. We'll take a corner. He's the number 2 overall player in the class. 78 overall. Star better development. Goodbye, Xavier Howard. Hello, TJ Middlebrooks. So maybe we'll make a move that trades Xavier Howard. The thing is, and here's a problem with Xavier Howard, is he's an 80 overall. He is going to be regressing. And regression is no good. All right? So Xavier Howard can go. His cap hit can go, even though that's, kind of irrelevant at this point. And we will trade him for a good offensive lineman. Now, James Daniels could be a good option from the Bears. Let's go ahead and try that. Not interested. Well, I don't care. It's happening. Oh, that sounded... no, those gave off bad vibes. Oh, those gave off real bad vibes. Some Bill Cosby from 3 shooting the pill into a little drink there. That's no good. We need to forget about that and move on. I didn't like that. All right. Pick number 31 now. Anyone on my draft board? Yes, a center. We take him. I mean, that's all right. Not now. But we'll take Jonathan Brown out of Florida. We've been only taking Florida players here. He's actually the number 1 overall player in the draft. Only normal development because, yeah... That's this game so far. 96 strength is crazy. 80 block shed, 78 power move, 77 speed. Is he going to start right away? I mean, he's cracked. Might be the move. All right, here's the situation. I'm going to take this center who's supposed to go in the 5th. He's very good. If he has star or better development, he's starting. If not, it was just a good pick, and that's it. Number 11, 74 overall, only normal. Is there really a reason to start him over Robert Hunt? He's close. He's close. I didn't think he'd be that high of an overall. Maybe. Take some wideout depth with Kevin Rutledge out of Arizona State. 71 overall. Number 38. Took him at 63. And I think that's going to be the last pick we take in the 2023 NFL Draft. Michael Mcdougall's kind of funny because he has hair that doesn't make sense. It's completely shaved. I wish I could turn it, man. And then he's also somehow got a ton of dreadlocks. Now, I'll tell you in a minute why I'm looking at him. And that is because I decided to go through the entire class, sorting by overall, and check to see whether they had hidden development or not. So I started, of course, with number 1, and I worked my way out, like all the way down to Michael, whatever his name was, Michael Mcdougall, right? And down to him, and I'm still going here, I counted 4 players with star or better development. Brian Davis is the 5th, so we'll count. So this is sorted by overall. So 1, 2, 3, I'll skip to the end. So of the 29 highest overall players in the class, 5 of them have better than normal development. That is interesting. Now, I think that's a problem, personally. And obviously, like, it's more fun to draft players who are better than normal development. And I asked the guys at EA, and apparently per class, like on a per class basis, there are, looks like at the very low end, 32 is the lowest. Like, so like about 30 at the very low end of star or better players in the entire class. And at the high end, it's just above 40. So 41, maybe you could even get like 42 or 43. But of the first 30 guys to have there be 5, that seems crazy. Now, so I'm talking to the EA guys about this, and they're testing a different version of the game. So I don't know how it is, but in this version, if you have a first round pick based on true talent, you have an 85% chance to draft a player with normal development right now, and that seems insane. That seems wild to me. But this is the team for the final season. Hopefully things are changed by the time you guys get your hands on the game. But this is going to be the squad. I like Middlebrooks. He's going to play. He'll be my second option. I need a kicker and a backup tight end, and then I'm going to be good to go. Coming up to the midseason mark, we are hopefully doing pretty well. Can't actually see it here. We are 3-5. Not good at all. However, the division leader right now is 3-4. We have the 5th best offense. Is it the defense holding us back? Why is it so bad? Oh my goodness. Who has the best team defense right now? The Seahawks. They're not really getting a ton of sacks. Let's I guess let's go with the Seahawks defense. I mean, maybe the Browns will be a better option. Now we'll do Seahawks. We'll try out the Seahawks. All right, we'll try out Seattle. Maybe that'll lead to increased success. So this is the final season. This is make or break. We'll upgrade the squad and simulate to the playoffs. We can still easily make them. We have the most wins in the division, tied for it, of course, and only 1 more loss. So it's anyone's division to take. Our offense is extremely high-powered. It's just the defense that's lagging behind. I think with a new playbook, we're going to manage to be able to lock down teams and qualify for the playoffs. We're going to get in. Maybe it's a wild card. Maybe we bounce back big and take the division. We'll probably win the division. We don't. Finishing at 7-8-1. And the Bills went 8-8 and they beat us. I mean, you got to be kidding me, dude. You got to be kidding me. 9th best offense. Where did our defense rank? Show me 30th, man. 21st. We got better and we still didn't really win games. Maybe I'll do one more season. Maybe we'll make it quick. How much money do we have? Tua's going to be super expensive here. We can afford him. Devontae Parker all of a sudden is down to an 80. Kyle Van Noy's down into the 70s. Man, he regressed super hard. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, he's not expensive, so we can definitely re-sign him for he wants to go to free agency. That's all right. But Kyle Van Noy's got to go. I mean, he is superstar X Factor now, but he's also a 78 overall, and he's 33. Like, he's just not very good. That's upsetting. We did get Tua back and James Daniels. I'm going to franchise tag Ollie Marpet. He's too big to lose. But the rest of these guys, I mean, Austin Jackson's going to go. Robert Hunt's going to go. Brandon Jones going to go. Raekwon Davis, we have a defensive tackle who's better. Noah Igbenogany, we don't need. All right, so let's find out what positions we do need, because there would have been development changes. We're up to an 87 overall. Or I guess we're down to that, maybe? I don't know. We do have a good center. We have a right guard. We have a left guard. Our offensive line's fine. We need a backup tight end. We need another receiver pretty bad. That might be something we look to get in free agency. And then defensively, Raekwon McMillan is superstar X Factor. Grady Jarrett is superstar X Factor. Our defensive line is fine. Corners are fine. Safeties are fine. We just need an outside linebacker, and that's it. Jerome Baker up to superstar. Gotta love that. So outside linebacker and receiver. Not really seeing a ton of receivers here. Not seeing a ton of outside linebackers either. Hassan Reddick, no. Jermaine Pratt, I don't really want. Tyus Bowser probably isn't going to do it for me. Dorian O'Daniel's 29. I want someone who's going to get upgraded over the course of the year. I mean, as crazy as it sounds, we might just end up re-signing Kyle Van Noy. Right, Kyle Van Noy has an offer in. We went after a kicker. And also, I tried to sign Gabriel Davis. We might be able to get all three of these guys. And that is not exactly what happens. But we do get Gabriel Davis. Now, the reason that he's a big upgrade is because he's only 25 years old, and he has star development. He looked to be one of the best options in free agency. I mean, he is only 25, so he should be able to get upgraded pretty well over the course of this year. That doesn't mean we won't draft one. I mean, we're going to see what's available. Clearly, I'm not going to limit my options. But let's go ahead and simulate to the draft now for the actual final season. All right, picking at number 17. That doesn't mean I won't trade up. Just need to see what's available. Mike Stewart looks pretty solid out of Utah. Power moves. Ooh, that is pretty good. Kirk Butler here. Skills are out of order. Usually that, as in the past, has meant development trait due to winning the Heisman. We might make a move up. Jerry Jones. Oh my goodness. The Cowboys owner has entered the draft. It looks just like him. Chargers took Mike Stewart. He's a 78. I didn't want him anyway. I want an outside linebacker. Who is this pick? Is it the Jets? It is the Jets. All right, we're going to make a trade with the Jets for the number 2 overall pick to shore up that outside linebacker spot. I know we have Kyle Van Noy. Don't worry about him. Brian Sherrod and number 17 overall gets us number 2 overall. Sherrod was that guy that we took in the class where he took 2 other edge rushers, and he was the one with star development. But he ended up not really playing a lot. Kirk Butler is going to be a perfect left outside linebacker for us. He looks like a monster, and he is, but he's only got normal development because that is the way the draft class is right now. 82 speed, 82 power moves. He's quite good. Really can't cover worth a damn, but that's okay. That's fine. Alexander Greenberry here, another receiver. Supposed to go in about this range. Middle of the first round, true talent, though, number 12. Obviously only going to be normal development. Looks pretty good. Not really much of a deep route runner, but looks pretty good. But that's going to do it for the draft. As I'm going to go over the draft again and see how many players within the top 32 or so actually have a good development trait. Okay, so I believe it was either 6 or 7. I want to say it was 7. 7 of the top 32 didn't have normal development, which I still don't think is good. So the math on this works out. 2 of the 16 highest overall players in the entire draft did not have normal development. 2. This is wild. So this is going to be the team for season number 5, the 5th and final season. Kyle Van Noy's back. I guess he's going to play. Nah, he's not. Butler's going to play. We're going to change it up. Just for fun, I suppose. For the specialists, things are going to stay exactly as they are. So Butler's actually going to be a rush left end, and Kyle Van Noy's going to play quite a bit. Choice in the slot, Person in the nickel. Maybe I'll make Kyle Van Noy the starter just because it's a 4-3, a little bit more versatile, and then we still have a rush end as the rookie. So things should be pretty good. I think this defense is going to be really, really solid this year. We know the offense is going to come out and play well. So I will see you guys for the midseason mark. A little update about how we're doing. At the midseason mark, we are 6-1-1, only 1 loss on the season, doing very, very well. we will upgrade the team and then shoot to the playoffs, which I think we're a shoo-in to make at this point. We are steamrolling everybody, it seems like, which is exactly where we want to be. I'll upgrade receiver. I've already done that. I mean, I meant running back. And tight end will do. Why not? And I will simulate to the playoffs. I mean, this is a pretty much guaranteed playoff team at this point. I don't want to jinx anything, but also I don't believe in that. So, whatever. First round bye, 13-2-1. We had the best offense in the NFL, thanks to Tua Tagovailoa, who is unbelievable, and the 9th best defense. That's got to be an MVP from Tua. 4,500 yards, 41 touchdowns, only 5 picks. Alvin Kamara was quite good as well, and even Perry Robinson got involved, but Kamara was great there. Had some touchdowns vultured. 3 1,000-yard receivers. 2 of them had double-digit touchdowns, and one of the receivers was a tight end, Mike Gesicki. Terrence Choice with 12 TDs. Preston Williams had 1,100 yards. Defensively, Raekwon McMillan had a bunch of tackles, a bunch of interceptions as well. Jonathan Brown, 15 tackles for loss. But it was Grady Jarrett on the defensive line who went off with 13 sacks. 8.5 for Jonathan Brown. Very, very nice to see. Interceptions, 4 for Jerome Baker led the way. This is exactly like Dolphins franchise, man. Forced fumbles, only 2 for the team. Any defensive touchdowns, I doubt it. Didn't have enough interceptions or forced fumbles or fumble recoveries to warrant that, as Jordan Love wins MVP over Tua. Man, how does Tua not win MVP there? Jordan Love also on the Vikings now, by the way. That's interesting. AFC Offensive Player of the Year is Tua Tagovailoa. He's the AFC's MVP. There's your title, Tua Tagovailoa MVP. Jerome Baker and Raekwon McMillan, 6 and 7 for Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Russ Daniels. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Jonathan Cook. We got some Dolphins in there. It doesn't really matter too much at this point. We are a 91 overall, 92 offense, 91 defense. And this is the squad. You know, some guys are playing up with morale. But Tua was unreal this year. Really the MVP. And I'm going to keep pushing that narrative. He was great, though. Not much you can say other than that. We're just going to simulate straight up, see if we can beat the Ravens, and then whoever happens to be in the AFC Championship. You don't want to look past them, but we're really, really good. And we lose by 15. That's going to do it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Heartbreak and disappointment. That's the name of the Bengal channel. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button for more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hold on. I'm going to hold the salute as I want to see who's in the... I want to see if anyone went up development trade at all. Vikings-Titans in the Super Bowl, so the Ravens didn't even do anything. Tua, superstar. Love that. Defensively, I didn't notice any changes. Maybe you guys do, but that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.